Good morning, Church by the Sea kids. Thanks for joining me again this morning for a craft. This week, we're going to make beautiful trees made from recycled and found materials that we hopefully have at home. My inspiration this week was Earth Day, which was on Wednesday, April 22nd. So Earth Day is a day that we can really celebrate God's creation, which the earth is, and be reminded that we need to be good stewards of the earth. And a steward is someone that takes care of something. So that should be us. So hopefully this craft reminds us all of that. You'll need to gather a few materials. You can see what those are here. They are a brown paper shopping bag, scissors, glue, a pencil, piece of white paper, a piece of green paper, and the most exciting things, which are some found leaves. You can see them in the top center of this photo. These are some leaves that I found today in my driveway. They were just on the ground, but when you look at them in a group like this, aren't they pretty? Even though they're kind of dried up. I love the colors. Okay, so let's get started with the process. I want you to take your brown paper bag and cut along the fold. You're going to cut out the front panel of the bag. There you see what I'm left with after I'm done cutting. I'm going to flip it over so that the printing's on the back, the blank side is on the front. And I'm going to, in my case, I'm going to lay my left arm and hand down on top of the bag. It's going to be my template. I'm right-handed, so therefore I'm laying my left hand down. Now, if you are left-handed, you'll lay your right hand and arm down. So once my hand is there, I trace around my arm and hand. This is actually going to be the trunk and the branches of the tree. So you continue to trace around the perimeter of your hand. Kind of press hard because you want the mark to be dark enough where you can recognize it. So you should end up with something that looks like this. So get out your scissors and you're going to cut along the line you've made with your pencil. And eventually you'll get something that looks like this, which is a little bit of my arm and fingers cut out. Get your glue, and we're going to flip it over. We're going to glue the printed side of the bag, which is the underside. We're going to put glue on that, and then we get out our white piece of paper, and we adhere it to the white piece of paper. And so you kind of secure it. You want to make sure you've pressed down your arm all the way up to the fingertips. You see, it should look something like this. So look what I have here. It went from looking like a wrist and a hand and fingers to a tree trunk and tree branches. Isn't that transformation cool? So what does our tree need now? I think it needs leaves. So we're going to do our leaves in two ways. We're going to use the leaves that I found on my driveway. And just to give it some color, I'm going to cut out some leaves from the green paper. So look what I'm doing here. I'm just drawing some simple teardrop shapes or leaf shapes. And then I'm going to cut them out. I did about 5 green paper leaves. And then we're going to start gluing them. So start by putting some glue on the underside of the leaf and start sticking them to the branches of the tree. Now, the only tip I have here is to start with the larger leaves. And that way they'll be on the bottom. And then kind of gradually on top of those, work your way to the smallest leaf. So I started with the larger leaves. Then I kind of doing the medium size, and the last ones that I adhere or stick on are my tiny little leaves. So those are in the foreground and the larger ones are in the background. I love to really mix my colors so the contrast is evident. I think that looks beautiful, and I also think that's the way it is in nature. So I think we're about done. You can kind of finish when you feel like your tree is full and you like the look of it. Thanks for joining me. Please do have your parents snap a photo of your tree and send it to my email address, which is jbartroff@churchbythesea.org. We'll see if we can get your projects up on our social media platforms. We miss all of you, and we hope to see you soon. Check back to the Church by the Sea website right here next Sunday, and we'll have another craft and another story. God bless you.